Hi, my name is Karen Brandt, and I am with Anatomy Physy Bio 240, week 6, and we're on the digestive system. And I just want to use this as a reference, get my notes together, of the digestive system. Okay? The mouth is the beginning of the digestive tract. And in fact, digestive starts here in the mouth. When the first bite of food, chewing breaks the food into pieces that are more easily digested, while saliva mixes with the food to begin the process of breaking it down into a form your body can absorb and use. And it starts with the mouth. And then it goes from there to the tongue area down to the esophagus area. Okay, the esophagus is located in your throat, near your trachea, your windpipe. The esophagus receives the food from your mouth when you swallow by means of series of muscular contractions called peristalsis. The esophagus delivers the food to your stomach. Okay, this is the mouth, the tongue, the saliva gland. Then it moves down through the pharynx, through the esophagus, down to the stomach. The stomach is a hollow organ, or you may call it a container, that holds the food while it's being mixed with the enzymes that continues to process the breakdown of the food into usable form. Cells in the lining of the stomach secretes a strong acid and powerful enzyme that are responsible for the breakdown process. When the contents of the stomach are sufficiently processed, they are released into the small intestines. Once the food is broke down in the stomach, it releases down into the small intestines, which is made of 3 segments: the duodenum, the jejunum, and the ileum. The small intestines is about 22-foot long muscular tube that breaks down the food using the enzymes to release by the, enzymes released by the pancreas and bile from the liver. This here is the liver. In this general area here, the liver. The peristalsis also is at work in the organ, moving food through the mixing it with the digestive secretions from the pancreas and liver. The duodenum is largely responsible for the continuous breakdown and process with the jejunum, and the ileum mainly responsible for absorption of nutrients. And we have the duodenum here, the jejunum here, and the ileum is down lower just before you get to the cecum. And that's used for the absorption of nutrition into the bloodstream. The contents of the small intestine starts out semi-solid and ends in a liquid form after passing through the organ. Once it's passed through the organ, water, bile, enzymes, and mucus contributes to the change in the consistency once the nutrients have been absorbed and the leftover food, residual liquids, have passed through the small intestines. It then moves on into the large intestines or colon. And this is the pancreas here. The pancreas secretes digestion enzymes into the duodenum, the first segment of the small intestines. These enzymes break down proteins, fats, and carbohydrates. The pancreas also makes insulin that secretes it directly into the bloodstream. Insulin is the chief hormone for metabolizing sugar. And then you also have your gallbladder that stores and concentrates bile and then releases it into the duodenum to help to absorb and digest the fats. And then you have your colon, your rectum, and your anus, which are also, the colon is about 6 foot long muscular tube that connects to the small intestines to the rectum. And then you have the rectum, which is about 8 inches chambered that connects to the colon to the anus. And then you have the anus is the last part of the digestive tract. It is about 2 inches long canal consisted of the pelvic floor muscles and the 2 anal sphincters inserted internal and external. And once again, my name is Karen Brent, and this is my breakdown of the digestive system. Thank you and have a wonderful evening. Bye-bye.